Hey everybody, welcome back to Two Nerds in a Podcast. Today we're talking about two bands that Casey and I both love. And my love for both of these bands is Casey's fault,
You're welcome.
and that is Bad Omens and Bring Me the Horizon. I've been blessed. And we all know that my obsession with Bad Omens, if you listen to our Spotify Wrapped this year, my entire Spotify Wrapped was Bad Omens. So that's no surprise. But I've actually been listening through Bring Me the Horizon's discography, mainly because
Mhm.
I actually liked two of their songs already, which is off an album which I didn't realize came out in 2015, but it's the song Throne and what
Very
was
good
the other
song.
one? Yes, and the song Oh No, both off of the album That's the Spirit. And so my commute to work isn't very long, so I normally don't tend to listen to new music on my commute because I don't pay attention to it. But this time I was like, you know what? We're going to put on some Bring Me the Horizon because I know for a fact that I like their music. I just don't know what songs I've heard. So I basically like the entirety of their album That's the Spirit.
It is a good album. Very good. I
Yes.
love that album.
It's so good. I saw you liked my note on Instagram the other day because I had the song Blasphemy on there. Again, from this album.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Bring Me the Horizon. Okay.
Yeah, it tickles my brain in the right way. I have 7 songs from that album saved into
Oh,
my liked
wow.
songs. Yeah. And I don't know if it's just because it's like an older album is why it makes my brain go burr, but I really enjoyed a lot of these songs. I feel like they have this really unique like guitar sound that is in a lot of their music, and it's just like yummy. Like I don't know how to describe it, but it's like super good. Also, I remember because when I listened to this album because it had both the songs that I had already liked, I cannot tell that Ollie Sykes is a British man when
No,
he
until he
sings.
starts talking, you really can't tell.
Yeah, and then he sounds like Tom Holland when he's
I know,
talking.
and he's just a little cutie patootie, and it's like, what do you mean? He's screaming at me in these songs. He's so
Yeah.
adorable.
He is super cute. Also, I didn't realize he's not that much older than I am. He's only 38. About 8
What? I
years
didn't know that.
older. Yeah. And it's funny because his birthday is the day before my mom's birthday. So now I'm just going to forever remember that.
That's like Gojo's birthday is the day before my mom's birthday.
Yeah.
That's how I remember that.
How we remember things associated. Oh my gosh. And then I've been listening through, so that's an old album. And then the other day I was like, I should probably actually listen to like, I don't know, something newer. So I listened to their 2024 album called Posthuman Next Gen.
Mhm.
And that also has a lot of good songs. I think I have 3 that are saved in here. I also liked in particular their use of uppercase and lowercase letters in the
They're
titles.
SpongeBob letters, as I call them.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes me giggle. I mean, like some of them, like I understand like utopia, like they're emphasizing you,
Mhm.
which is cool, but like I do love like Dark Side has like a random A and S capitalized. I'm not like I don't know why. My favorite though is Strangers because it's literally lowercase, uppercase. Like it just has this weird look to it.
Amazing.
So I
Amazing.
loved that for them. Like 10 out of 10. And then I started with one of their old albums and now I'm just like going backwards from the newest one. So I was listening to Posthuman Survival Horror on my way home from Universal today, and so far I've only made it like halfway through. I liked Parasite Eve and
That's a good one.
Teardrops so far.
That is a good one. Parasite Eve is like one of my favorites.
Yeah, and I noticed that Kingslayer with Baby Metal is on this album, so I'm very excited. I like that song too.
That it is a good song. Bring Me the Horizon is amazing. I think my favorite album is probably Sempiternal that came out in 2013.
Mm,
So, oh my god, that's like 12 years ago. Wow.
don't say
We're
things like
getting
that
old.
out loud. Also, I just realized shh, shh. No. But also I just realized because I'm looking at Spotify, right? And it tells you when the album came out. Your favorite album came out on my birthday
What?
in 2013. Yeah. So they made it for me. So obviously I have to listen to that next.
They made it for me. Ollie Sykes made this in dedication of me.
Yeah. Yep. He knows exactly who I am. Even though I have never been to a Bring Me the Horizon concert. Now you saw them in concert, right?
I
Was it
did.
last year?
Yes. At Sick New. Well, I saw them. They did like a sideshow before Sick New World.
Mm-hmm.
So that was on my birthday, which was so fun.
Oh
Um,
man, they know us,
they
man. They're doing
do.
stuff on our birthdays.
But honestly, Bring Me the Horizon is probably one of like the best concerts I've been to. Ollie Sykes, let me just say, he has like one of the best like crowd interaction I've ever seen at like a concert. Like
Biga.
he is so funny and he loves to talk and he loves to do random things and he's so funny. Um at Sick New World he put on a Spider-Man mask.
Spider Man.
It's Spider-Man.
Spider Man. Oh, I
um
remember you telling me about that, and it took him like 20 minutes to put on that mask.
yeah, people are like, what are you doing down there? He's just putting on a Spider-Man mask. It's like, oh, okay, all right, cool. But yeah, it was like so much fun. I had the best, like that was probably one of the best concerts. And then he played at Sick New World, which I was like, way not. I was he by the time he played, I was so exhausted. But I was like, good thing I've already
Mm,
seen him yesterday.
yeah, yeah, for sure. I also like I googled him, and he's got a lot of like older pictures that pop up. I definitely like his like new look
Me too. I
versus
love
some
him
of
with
his
long
older
hair.
ones.
I get
Yeah, I
sad every
will
time he
say
cuts his
he does
hair
look
because
good.
I love his long hair.
I like the like kind of like surfer dude length where it's like right above his shoulders.
Yeah, it's like real shaggy. Oh, I love that man
Yeah.
so
Oh, shaggy hair, so good.
much. Oh, he's so beautiful.
He also knows how to pull off a white tank top. Like I'm looking at. Also, he's muscular as heck, man.
Yeah, he's real pretty. He's real good to look at.
Yeah, yeah. There's no shortage of
Like, dude, when
prettiness
him
for
and Ollie
sure.
Sykes like did that tour, I was like, what I would kill. I would
Oh
kill
my
to
god.
see them both in the same. I would probably die. They're so beautiful.
Yeah,
With like, I don't know
pass
how
away right
stage just
there.
doesn't like set on fire with both of them on there.
Yeah, or why there's not more bras on stage. Like,
Yeah, my gosh, they're so pretty.
ugh, so good. I am the only thing I think I'm not a fan of is the tattoo on his forehead. It's a bit odd placement for a tattoo. I think he's maybe like one of the only people that could like pull it off.
Yeah, I mean, he can pull off a lot.
Yeah.
I also like that they did. Um, okay, let me preface this by saying that my least favorite song on planet existence, I think it's the worst song that's ever been written, is Wonderwall. I
Hmm.
hate that song
I
so
love
much. I can't
Wonderwall.
express to you. I cannot express to you how much I hate that song.
Hmm.
I don't know why. I've never liked that song. I've never thought it was a good song. It's so annoying. And then Bring Me the Horizon like covered it and I was like,
You're like,
fine,
gosh dang, I guess I
I'll
like the song
listen.
now.
I'll take the bait. Yeah, and I was like, okay. This is probably the only way I would ever listen to this song because other than that, I just hate that song so much. Like passionately hate it. I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, you can say what you want about the original version of Wonderwall, but literally the memes that have come out of Wonderwall, where it's like classical pictures from like, like back in the day, like George Washington or like Marie Antoinette, and then it's somebody like at a piano or with a guitar, and they're like, anyways, here's Wonderwall. And it just makes me giggle.
Ugh, yeah, I can't
Oh,
say that I
God.
love that song, but I do think that I love "Bring Me the Horizon" and Ollie Sykes, and I was like, "Okay, this is good. This is a good song now, I guess."
Yeah, when a band covers a song that you hate, you're like, you got me there, fam. You got me there."
You got me I think I like the song now, but only when you do it.
Yeah, yeah. And so, I mean, sometimes it just be that way.
I was just looking at his Instagram, and I love the maid picture that he posted for his new
Yes.
album.
Yes, that
I
that
need that
is a good
framed on my
one.
wall.
I'm gonna print it for you as a 24 by 36 poster.
Yes,
And that'll be
please. Oh
the
my god,
focal
please.
point of your apartment.
I'm okay with that, honestly. That man, oh gosh. Bigger.
Bigga! Oh my gosh, he's just a cootie patootie. That's
He's just
all.
a cutie little patootie. Oh my gosh. Him and Noah Sebastian. Because, like, especially like 2020 Noah Sebastian, when he like had the long
Mm,
hair and he was
yeah.
streaming. Oh, I just want to like pinch his cheeks and be like,
I'm
why are you so
so
cute?
sad I missed Noah's streaming era.
I know.
I just see like clips of it and stuff, and like stuff that people have like screen recorded and reposted, and I just want to die cuz he's so cute. And
And he's so
he's
funny.
just a little sweet bean. Yeah, and then people had to like be weird about it and scare him off the internet.
I know. I just wanted him to keep streaming. It's so
Ah,
good. We love our
yeah.
multi-talented artist.
Yeah, I literally so I sent a video to Casey the other day that was a clip from Noah Sebastian's stream, and he is playing a scary game, which I love people who play scary games because like the content is always 10 out of 10. But he's literally like he just like died in this scary game, but he's got a fake skeleton set up next to him. And literally the second I saw that, I'm like, he's gonna scare the crap out of himself. And he did. He like died right this horrible death in this game. And you could tell he sees something out of his peripheral vision. And he just oh fuck. It scares
Yeah,
the
his
crap out of
streaming
him.
is
It's
so
so
good.
good. I also love the random like clips. I don't even know like what they were streaming, like some kind of cooking. I don't know if they were just like put a camera down and then like we're going, but like he's like bopping along to all the songs that are on the radio, and I'm just like, same. He's so cute.
Mood. Mood. Yeah, his Fall Guy streams are so funny because, like, I don't know if you've ever played Fall Guys, but the game is super infuriating. And
Mm-hmm.
he gets mad a lot during that game, and it's really funny.
Oh gosh. So what is your favorite Bring Me the Horizon song? I'm curious. I know your favorite album, but do you have a favorite song?
Mhm. My favorite
Or
song.
like top three?
Um, where is it? Let me look. Let me pull this up here. So I love Shadow Moses. I think that's probably one of my top three songs.
Mm.
I also like Diamonds Aren't Forever. That's like a super, super old Bring Me the Horizon song. Um, that's like when they were more like screamy, like Warp
Mm.
Tour era band.
Yeah.
That album came out in 2008, so very old.
Wow. I was in the
Um,
eighth grade.
I would that means I would have been
In the
what
sixth
in
grade.
Oh my god. Don't I'm so old. I don't even like that. Let's see. Honestly, okay, so I was like 50-50 with their new album. Actually, probably one of my favorite songs on their new album is Kool-Aid.
Yeah, you played that one a lot.
Yeah, I did like that one. I think it was in my top songs this year, maybe.
It was
No.
Jamie's top
Jamie's,
song
yes.
too. Yeah, I was like, I know between the three of us, it was in there, but yeah, I think it was Jamie's number one song, right?
Yeah.
I think.
Also, you're welcome, Jamie, for that too, because I got her hooked on the Bring Me the
Yeah,
Horizon
everything
train.
honestly, like music related, is always Casey's fault.
Yeah.
Like we're not mad about it, but it's definitely her fault.
Like, I'm the opposite of like gatekeeping, especially when it comes to
Yeah.
music, because I'm like, I need everybody to know. I need somebody to talk to about this.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll tell you all of the good songs, okay?
Yeah, I remember I posted something about, maybe it was my Spotify Wrapped a couple years ago. I don't know. I did post something about Just Pretend by Bad Omens, and Casey was like, "Do you like Bad Omens? Did you listen to the rest of them? Did you?" And I was like, "Like, should I like listen to the rest?" And she was like, "Do it now."
Stop what you're
Okay.
doing and do it right now.
Yeah. So, I did listen to the rest of the album because here's the thing: is on Spotify in particular, back when I didn't pay for it, it kicks you like random songs that are like within the same
Mhm.
music that you're listening to. And so Just Pretend came up on something, and I was like, this is the voice of an angel. Also, super romantic song. I want somebody to write a song like this about me. And so I'm going to listen to it on repeat for the next like 4 years. Um, and yeah, I remember like Casey was just like the instant like she had any inkling that I liked this band, she was like, Listen to the rest of it." And so I listened to the rest of the album, and that album is just chef kiss, like one of,
So,
I would say one of the best albums in existence, like not even just
like,
for
from
that
start to
genre, but
finish,
just,
it's
oh
beautiful.
my gosh. Yeah, start to finish, back to front, like listen to it on shuffle, listen to it in album order, like it does not matter.
What is
Listen
it?
to it. He would like to be on the podcast.
Yeah, too bad he doesn't talk. He's kind of a
Yeah,
little
only Flash.
yeah, gosh, Flash is no more Flash
She,
guest podcaster, but we do miss her
yeah,
loud screaming at me.
yeah. You're going, "Are you done yet?
Yeah,
Don't forget I
gosh.
have something to say." Had to put
Yes,
her two
I
cents
can,
in.
of course, always.
But yes, so if you haven't listened to any Bad Omens music, one, how have you listened to our podcast for this long and not done that yet? But also, two, listen to their album, The Death of Peace of Mind. Just give it a solid listen through, because like a 10 out of 10. Now I know there's going to be some of you out there that are like, I don't do metal or screamy music, which is fine. So there's going to be a couple songs in there that you're going to be like, "Ooh, I don't know. That's a lot." And it is, but I'm telling you right now, Noah Sebastian has the voice of an angel. Listen to the album. You will
Do
not
it.
regret.
No, you
Do
won't.
it. This is the one thing we are going to peer pressure you into, is listening to Bad Omens.
Which is never a bad thing. I mean, it's not like it's not like we're peer pressuring you to do drugs, although he is pretty much like
Yeah,
a
it could be
drug.
drugs. Yeah, it could be drugs, but it's not. It's a 28, no, he's 29. 29-year-old
29?
tattooed, 29? A 29-year-old tattooed man. Oh man, that means every time I talk about Noah Sebastian, I'm gonna have to be like, he's 29,
29?
right? Because he's, or did he? Yeah, he's 29 currently. He's turning 30 this year. He's gonna join the
Oh my
30 club.
gosh. We're like pretty much the same age.
I mean, like, he's the in between you and I, so.
Oh my gosh. I love him
We can
so
have him
much.
in the middle. We'd be okay
And
with
he's
that.
like I think he was born on Halloween. Like he's a Halloween baby.
Yeah, he's a Halloween baby. He's spooky baby.
He's so spooky.
Which I love that for him. I honestly, anytime somebody has like a cool birthday like Halloween or like a not a super major holiday, but like a popular holiday, I'm like, "Oh, kudos to you."
I also love that what was I gonna say? Shoot, I forgot.
Was it
I
about
also love that
Noah?
he's a yeah, I also love that he's a big old weeb.
Literally one of the biggest weebs that doesn't necessarily look like a weeb.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like because a lot of his tattoos are they're beautiful. Like there a lot of them are artwork. And then I told Casey I was looking at his tattoos the other day, and he has a freaking Naruto tattoo on one of his fingers.
sounds about right. I think he has like a couple
And I'm
anime
like,
tattoos from what I
he
saw.
does. But I was just like, the Naruto one, I will never not be able to look at the Naruto one now. Because I was literally like, is that a Naruto tattoo? And it is. Like, I knew he was a weeb, but like, he's a weeb and he's not afraid to show that he's a weeb. He kind of reminds me of you, where like from far away, you're like, ooh, scary tattooed person. And then you get close and you realize they're just a big giant weeb. Like, not
Yeah, pretty
scary,
much.
just weeb.
Not scary. Most of my tattoos are anime tattoos.
Hmm.
And just random, just silly guys on my arms. So no, that I was gonna say I love like Megan the Stallion. She's also like a huge
Hmm.
weeb.
Yeah, she's a Gojo fan too.
Yeah, she like cosplays a lot. Chef's kiss. I
Ugh,
love when artists are just like, and she doesn't look like she'd be a weeb either, like because she's like a bad bitch.
yeah,
And you're like, oh my god, but
yeah.
you're also weeb. I love you.
I also love that we live in a time that people aren't shamed for being nerdy, especially when it comes to anime. Like I know people still are, but you can have a baddie who also is just going to cosplay as Gojo. Like,
Yeah,
and it's fine. Like the fandom is here for it.
yeah. And I feel like anime has like made its way now more mainstream. That it's like cool.
Mhm. Yeah.
Although I mean, like I'm the like at my work, I'm the only one that watches like anime, so like I'm not the cool one. I mean, I am.
Yeah, I still get the like, especially from like people that are older than that I am and not into anime. Like it's hard describing anime, especially because a lot of them, like I don't necessarily, I'm not like Casey where I'm watching, what was it, Toilet Bound Hanako Kun. Is that did I say it right?
Yeah.
Cool. Um, but I watch One Piece, and so like when I'm talking to people about One Piece, like I remember the first time I mentioned it to my mom, she's like, "One Piece of what?" And I'm like, "No, no, it's called One Piece. Like they're looking for the one piece of treasure. Like that's what they're looking for, but it's just called One Piece." So like just like to people who don't like, this is how Casey would have to describe things to me a few years ago before I started watching anime.
Mhm.
Didn't understand like didn't understand character names or titles or, but like I feel like now it's more of a wider known thing, especially with manga and just Japanese culture kind of being like the culture of like the, I hate to say it, but the in fashion culture right now. Like everybody understands like kawaii fashion and different Japanese different
That anime
things and
is cool.
foods and stuff like that. So yeah, anime is cool.
And if you don't believe us, then look at Megan the Stallion and Noah Sebastian. They'll tell you
Yeah,
otherwise. They'll tell you it's
yeah.
cool.
Literally Google both of those people and you'll understand that the weebs are not the same anymore because they're not the same. They're very attractive
Yes, can agree.
and cool people. Like the fashion is 10 out of 10 for both of them.
Absolutely, 100%. I also love that he does some of his merch designs, like because I know he did one that was like Death Note. themed.
Oh, yeah.
And then I think he did a couple of Demon Slayer esque looking like merch a while ago. I think. I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, didn't I feel like it was one of the releases within the last year cuz I think it was like right before Mayhem or something. He had an anime-esque
Hmm.
shirt.
Yeah, I love that. I'm like, gosh, she's such a like. I remember seeing one clip, and it was like an older clip. I don't remember when it was from, but it was like at a smaller venue show, and he was singing
Mhm.
Artificial Suicide, and he had like a video of like Gojo, like his like the screen behind him was like Gojo.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that too.
And I was like, I love this man. Two of my favorite things in the world.
Yeah.
Are you
You're
kidding me
like,
right now?
"Done. Marry
Like,
me right
you
now."
can't get any more like I think if perfect exists, Noah Sebastian is
It
pretty close to it.
yeah, he's a weeb, he has the voice of an angel, he's tall, and he's just a like a sweet little being of a human being.
Yeah.
Like every time I see him interact, like I've seen clips of him interacting with fans and stuff like that, and he just looks like he's so sweet.
Yeah. Uh, him and
Like he's
Ollie Sykes.
spicy on the outside, but he's sweet on the inside. And I love it because he's such like a simple like he doesn't the one thing that is over the top is the amount of tattoos he has, which is a-okay. But like everything else he keeps very simple, very clean, very like he has an aesthetic and he knows that. And I
Mhm.
love that for him.
We love him. We love our I don't know what I was gonna say. We love him though.
We love him. Yeah. And I'm very excited because we're gonna get new music, hopefully this year, if
Oh
not
gosh.
next year. And I'm hoping we get a tour with that new album because then you and me and other Jamie are gonna have to get tickets
Oh,
no matter what.
100%. I'm still waiting for Bring Me the Horizon to go back on tour because I would love to see them again
Mm-mm.
because they just put on such a like he just puts on such a good show. And
Yeah.
I love them so much. I can't wait. I'll see every and anytime Bad Omens goes on tour, I'm gonna see them. I love them. I've seen them 3 times, and
Yeah.
it's not. That's not it. It's gonna keep going.
Yeah. They're so good. I love their I've to be fair, I've only seen them once and it was in a festival type setting. I would love to see like an actual like stadium concert for them because I think they'd totally kill it. But their festival
100%.
set, like their different backgrounds and stuff that they had this time, which as far as I know was all new for Mayhem, and that's what they
Mhm.
took to their Australian tour. It was just like 10 out of 10. Like you
Yeah.
can tell like even if somebody said if took a picture of their sets and said what band does this belong to, you would know it belongs to Bad Omens.
Oh yeah. It's it's so beautiful. Yeah, they did really good on their and they had like a new like ski mask thing that they like had,
Yeah.
which was like burnt and shit. And I was like, oh, scary.
Yeah, and their social media is really cool too because like with their new goodbye friend, like we didn't know what they were talking about literally until they announced their tour. Like we're like what is this? Like what are
So
is it a new
ominous.
out like it literally could have been a new album, a new song, a tour. Like we didn't know and then it ended up being like a mini tour in Australia, which like shout out to Australia, you lucky ducks.
You
Um
lucky ducks, you.
yeah, and so I just like they're just the way they're handling their presence online is 10 out of 10. I do wish Noah would go back to streaming, but I also know that the fan base for Bad Omens for the most part is like not super nice via the internet, which I think is crazy.
Yeah.
But
The internet is crazy. People can't be nice
yeah,
on the internet.
no, and then they have to make everything really weird. I'm like,
Mhm.
Like, I mean, listen, if you listen to this far on the podcast, all we've done is drool over Noah Sebastian, and I feel like that's fine because we're doing it on our podcast. We're not tagging the band in anything. We're not trying to get. I mean, if they want to come on the podcast, then by all means, they're more than welcome. Like if they somehow hear this, you're welcome on the podcast at any point. But like some people get super annoying, and this is just with like celebrity and bands in general. But they get really annoying to the point where people are like, you know what, I'm not going to be on the internet anymore, and then the rest of us are sad because we don't get anything.
Yeah, like Jenna Marbles. You guys pushed her off
Uh
the internet. Now she's never coming back.
Yeah, I'm so glad you brought up Jenna Marbles. We're gonna tangent real quick here. I have literally the other day I was like, because she is the originator of that one, like it was a TikTok trend for a blip. I feel like it's back because I feel like I've been seeing it all over the place where it's that I've got three
Oh
looks
yeah,
and that's it. That's her.
yeah.
And I was like the other day, that was like in my head, like I
Oh my
could
god,
not get
me
it
too. It must
out.
be back on the internet because that was in my head too the other day.
Yeah, and so I was like, I'm pretty sure that was Jenna. And so like I went back to her YouTube channel, and then I just started like randomly like watching random videos because like Jenna Marbles, even though she's not on YouTube, she's still and forever will be the queen of YouTube in my
Absolutely.
perspective because like she's just like she's the real one. And I've just been watching through like a lot of them. I watched one when like I think it was from like it gotta be like 12 years ago or something like that. But her and Julian were like little
Aww.
babies. Little bit
Mm.
like Julian had like no tattoos. It was so he had like a regular like boy haircut and like regular just like boy clothes on. And I'm like, that is not the Julian that I know
Who is that?
today. He's just a little baby. He still had that same crazy Aries energy though.
Also, it's crazy that Marbles is still alive.
Literally, Marbles is gonna outlive us all. I'm convinced.
Marbles is
Like
actually never gonna die.
no, he's just forever, and he's still like scooting around. Like he's not like I don't think he has any big like health problems. Like he doesn't have cancer. His back wheels still work. He still eats. Like I can't believe like Marbles has lived this, and he's a small dog.
Yeah, it's pretty
Like
crazy.
yeah, small dogs normally don't like I mean they live longer than like big dogs, but I'm so surprised.
That and
I
cats.
think
I'm like, how are they? Like my cat. I'm
oh
like, girl, how are you still
yeah.
kicking it? She old.
Yeah, Flash is just like leave me alone. How old is she?
She's gotta be like 18 or 19.
Okay, that's what I thought.
She
Because we had a
old.
cat, Ariel. She lived at least to our knowledge, she lived until she was about 16, 17,
Yeah.
and then she disappeared one day, so we assume she died. But I don't know. She could still be roaming the hills for all we know. She was
Uh,
real good at avoiding being eaten. But yeah, I think Marbles is gonna outlive Kermit.
oh yeah. Oh my god, I know. That's so crazy though. They're both just
Uh,
kicking it.
yeah, yeah. It was funny because I rewatched the video where she first got Kermit, and he was so little.
Oh, little
He's
Kumi.
so little, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But yeah, and then all of her meme review ones are like 10 out of 10. I love her meme reviews, and the memes that people make out there for them is just so good.
Oh, I miss you, Jenna Marbles. I miss you
I
so much.
know,
At least we
and
still
I'm
get
kind of sad.
Julian.
I'm so sad that yeah, we still get Julian, thank goodness. But I'm also really sad like she's not even really in any of Julian's stuff either.
Hmm.
Like she is just full on like, no, I'm not on the internet, which is crazy.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy. Couldn't be me. I love the internet.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like she still definitely scrolls through TikTok for sure. But yeah, I'm always surprised because like every once in a while I'll be like before her and Julian got married, I'd be like, are they still together? Because like Julian obviously still lives in the same house, but you never see her. So I'm just like, is she still there? Is she okay? And then they got married, and I was like, She's
Like, what?
beautiful.
Wonderful. Best day of my life.
Oh my gosh. They've been together for like ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
forever.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute though. But I am happy because I know I remember Julian had posted something and he's like, "Don't worry, she's living her best life." So I'm glad she's out there living her best life, probably rescuing every greyhound that's out there.
Good for her. We love her.
Yes, and Julian. Julian is hilarious.
Julian.
I feel like I'm both Julian and Jenna because like I'm also an Aries, so I understand the like chaoticness of Julian, but I also feel like I'm Jenna where I'm like, please stop.
Please stop. Yeah.
Please don't do that. Oh my gosh. I miss Jenna Marbles. So good. I miss a lot of old YouTube. Yeah, I love our tangent there. Alrighty. Do we have anything else to say? We're at our normal time, so we can continue. I don't think I have anything else to
If
add.
you haven't listened to them, Bring Me the Horizon and Bad Omens, um,
Do it.
we can make a playlist of our favorite songs and put it on there, and then you can listen to it and be like, "This is amazing. I need this."
For
And
sure.
then you will be like Jamie, and that's the only thing you'll listen to for a year straight.
For a whole year, and then that'll be your entire Spotify wrapped. Yeah.
Which is fair.
It's so funny because I actually put on my liked. I am one of those maniacs that puts my liked playlist of like 3,000 songs on shuffle,
Yeah,
and then
crazy.
just listens to it. But I literally haven't done that in a year because I've been listening to my now playlist, which consists of literally Bad Omens and Bad Omens only. It now has some Bring Me the Horizon in it, but I listened to my liked playlist the other day and I just like skip, 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 skip. And then a Bad Omens song would come on. I'm like, okay, fine. And then skip,
Perfect.
skip, skip, skip. And then I
We're
would Bring Me
just
the
the battle
Horizon.
royale.
And I'm like, okay, great. So I just like gave up listening to the like playlist and I'm like, you know what? We're doing the now playlist. It's fine. It's fine. And also they're like blasphemy in particular for Bring Me the Horizon. It'll come on and I'll listen to it and I'm like, fabulous again. And then
10
I'll
out of
listen to it
10.
because
Wonderful.
it's just me in the car. Like nobody can tell me to change the song or not to listen to it on repeat.
That is
So,
like the one thing I will say about like that I have noticed now that I don't drive as much, is
mm,
that I literally by the time I get to work, I can't even listen to one full song. Okay.
no, especially Bring Me
Um,
the Horizon. They got
yeah,
like 6-minute songs in there.
yeah. Forget trying to listen to Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh
Um,
gosh.
Yeah, they have like 11-minute songs, but yeah, what I would like that was like one of my favorite things to do was just like because I'm in the car by myself for 30 minutes, I can be
Mhm.
as weird as I want to and just play a song on
Absolutely.
repeat and nobody can tell me otherwise. So I will say I do miss that a lot, but I would rather live closer to work. But I do miss that.
Yeah. Now you can just do it in your apartment because you live alone. So
I do. Yeah. No pants on and listening to music.
absolutely with your cat.
Heck yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yes, so we will make a playlist. It'll be linked in the bio of wherever you're listening to the episode. It'll also be linked somewhere on our social media. So don't forget to subscribe to wherever you're listening so you don't miss anything in the future. We have lots of exciting things coming up for the year. We're also only a few months out from our 2-year anniversary of this podcast.
Crazy.
We're less than a few months out for Casey being 29.
29?
Um and less than a few months out for me being even further into the 30s club, which we won't talk about. Um I from here on out I will be 30 flat, no aging beyond. Just
Yeah,
30 at all
you're 30.
times.
100%.
So, like I said, subscribe, follow us on all the social medias, get your sticker on the Etsy store, and we will see you guys in the next episode. So, bye.
Bye.